Ah, the 1960s, a time of innocence, fun, and some might say, simpler times. When we talk about the toys and games of that era, we're not just referring to objects, we're discussing an integral part of a bygone era. They're tangible links to a time when life moved at a different pace. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to overlook the charm of yesteryears, but these vintage toys have a timeless appeal that transcends generations. So sit back, relax, and let us take a trip down memory lane as we uncover some of the most iconic toys from the swinging 60s. Teddy bears. A teddy bear was more than just a toy. It was a confidant, a playmate, and for many, a source of comfort. These soft, cuddly companions were a must-have for children in the 1960s. From the classic Paddington Bear to the more contemporary Care Bears, teddy bears continue to capture the hearts of children and adults alike. Number 2. Model kits. The satisfaction of putting together a model kit was unparalleled. Whether it was a car, a plane, or even a spaceship, the attention to detail required brought a sense of accomplishment that still holds up today. For many, this hobby was not only a fun pastime, but also a gateway to learning about mechanics and engineering. Number 3. Hula hoops. These colorful plastic hoops were all the rage in the 60s. The simple act of making them spin became a nationwide obsession. Hula hoops are a great example of how something so simple can capture the imagination of an entire generation. Number 4. Action men. Action men were the original superheroes. These rugged figures with their movable limbs and realistic features captured the adventurous spirit of the 1960s. They allowed children to create their own stories and live out their fantasies of heroism and daring exploits. Number 5. Board games. Snakes and ladders. Ludo. Monopoly. Rainy days in Britain meant gathering around the table for classic board games. Monopoly taught you about money and maybe a bit about family arguments. Snakes and ladders kept you laughing, and Ludo could go on for hours. Number 6. Marbles or allies. Simple, colorful glass spheres, yet they carried hours of fun, whether you played in the school playground or on the pavement outside your house. Marbles were part competition, part collection, and part treasure. No. 7. Conkers. Every autumn, children would collect horse chestnuts, thread a string through them, and face off in fierce playground battles. Cracked knuckles, broken conkers, and the pride of having a champion that survived every match. It was a true British tradition. Number 8. Comics. The Beano and the Dandy. Before screens took over, kids raced to the newsagent for their weekly copy of the Beano or the Dandy. Dennis the Menace, Dispit, Dan, and Minnie the Minx were as much a part of childhood as the school bell. Number 9. Outdoor games. Hopscotch, skipping, British Bulldog. The streets were our playgrounds. Chalk lines drawn for hopscotch, skipping ropes swinging to the rhythm of rhymes, and the adrenaline rush of playing British Bulldog with a crowd of friends. These games needed no batteries, no Wi-Fi, just laughter and imagination. And finally, number 10. Dolls' houses. Dolls' houses were more than just a toy. They were a miniature world where children could let their imaginations run wild. These detailed structures, complete with furniture and accessories, allowed children to role-play in domestic life and provided a glimpse into their dreams and aspirations for their future homes. Closing words. These weren't just toys or games. They were memories, friendships, and the building blocks of who we became. The 1960s were a time when joy was simple. Life moved slower, and childhood felt like it could last forever. If any of these brought back a smile, then you've just taken a step back into your own time machine. If you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, please give this video a like, share it with a friend who will remember these days, and subscribe to our channel for more nostalgic journeys. And do not forget to press the bell icon so you never miss a chance to relive the past. Now here's a thought for your Friday. Did you know that 64% of all Brits are either married or in a relationship? Marriage, it seems, is a very popular choice here in Britain. But while walking down the aisle and saying those hallowed IDs might be on the cards for you one day, there's another kind of union we all experience, the universal bond of childhood. No matter where you grew up, what you had, or how times have changed, there are certain things we all experienced as kids. And if you were lucky enough to live through the swinging 1960s here in Britain, there are 10 things that you definitely had. This is Top 10. Here are the top 10 things every British kid had in the 1960s. No. 6. Action Man figures introduced in 1966. Action Man was the original action figure, a brave soul ready for any mission, whether scaling the Everest of the living room sofa or battling the forces of evil in the garden. Action Man didn't just play with us. He played an active role in our adventures. And let's not forget his trusty sidekicks, like the ever-resourceful Action Man and the slightly less heroic Billy Eilish. Number 7. The Beanie One. The Beanie One. The softest, cuddliest companion a kid could ask for. These lovable beanbag animals became more than just toys. They were confidants, adventure buddies, and for some lucky owners, a permanent fixture on their bed, much to the annoyance of their parents. Number 8. Monopoly board game. In an age before TVs dominated family time, Monopoly ruled. As a kid, it was all about collecting those houses and hotels, building that property empire, and bankrupting your family in the process. But hey, they say money doesn't buy happiness, so who needs it anyway? Number 9. A red hot penny. It was the toy that made music, literally. All you needed was a penny and a bit of skill to get it going. The rhythm was infectious and the melodies stuck in your head for days. This humble toy wasn't just a source of entertainment, it was a mini orchestra in your pocket. Number 10. A penny farthing. Before smartphones, kids had farthings, a bronze coin worth 1/4 of a penny. Kids would hoard them, trade them, and use them as makeshift currency in their games. Remember that farthing? Let us know in the comments. If you were born and raised in the 1960s, you probably have fond memories of those simpler times. And if you were lucky enough to live through the swinging 60s here in Britain, then you will definitely remember at least one or two of these top 10 things. Well folks, we've reached the end of our nostalgic journey. We trust you've had a blast reminiscing about the golden days of the 1960s. Why don't you pop a UE number in the comments below? That way we know someone who's born and bred British has been here. And since you've stuck around until the end, you must be a true fan. So why not show your appreciation by giving this video a thumbs up? It's a simple way to help us out and stay up to date with our latest releases. Until next time, keep those good times rolling. Thanks for watching.